Hello and welcome to Kelly Loves K-Pop. Thank you for clicking on this video. If it's your first time here, I do tarot readings on Korean celebrities, mostly idols. I take any and all requests that are left in the comments or my Tumblr page, which there's a link to in the description. Today's reading is going to be about Suga from BTS. So it's been a minute since I did a BTS reading. Definitely my first Suga reading. So that'll be interesting. As always, please know that tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. Don't take them too seriously. It's just me using my own psychic intuition and reading cards. So, and also if you see anything in the cards that strikes up a relevant chord for you and you want to discuss it in the comments, please feel free to do that. I try to reply to everyone. Sometimes it might take me a day or two, but I will usually get back to anybody who leaves a comment, or at least like let you know that I have seen it. If it's just a simple request that doesn't require an answer, sometimes I don't answer. But if you actually have something to say about the reading, I'm always here for that. So yeah, we're doing a personality reading. Suga is a Pisces sun with a Scorpio moon. If you're into astrology and you know what that means. If you don't know what that means, it's just astrology talk, trying to get some personality traits just from generalizations about zodiac signs. I do notice that Big Hit loves some Pisces moon guys from what I've seen. When I just recently did a TXT reading, and there was a lot of guys with Pisces moons in that group too. So these are my Carolyn Miss archetype cards. They all have readings for being read if they're upright or in reverse, which this deck calls shadow. A lot of times sometimes I'll take it at face value. Sometimes I will take what the card says and run my own way with it and trust my own intuition about the card. So if I don't agree with what the card says completely, don't don't be too surprised, because I'm gonna just use it as like a jumping point, right? Oh. Okay. All right. Alright, some of these not surprised, some of these are a little surprising. Alright, so we have Guide in the Shadow, which is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. I just gather this, that like his message for his fans and publicly is not really spiritual. You know, he's out here to make money, you know. He's out here to be a celebrity and make money. He's not here to tell you what you should or should not believe. You know, other than probably believing in yourself. You know, he's not going to tell you what religion you should be or what's going to give you the most spiritual insight. He's just here to be an entertainer. And that's kind of what that card is speaking of. We have Don Juan, and at least it's in the light. So this says spotlights your positive, seductive qualities, which means like he knows people are attracted to him, and he's not opposed to it. It doesn't upset him. You know, he's happy he does that for you. God in the light attribute, his benevolence and compassion, recognizes the eternal force. I can't say that word today. Eternal force within yourself and others. Again, I feel like this is like I said, he's more about you believing in yourself, depending on yourself, not other people, not spiritual leaders. He wants you to know your own power. And for him, I feel like that he relies on his own power. So then we have Messiah in the light, which is serving humanity with humility. So, you know, all the things that they say, you know, he means it. He definitely just wants to be a decent human being to other human beings. He's not out here to make anyone else's life harder for, you know, he just is like live and let live. Scribe in the light, which is preserving knowledge and information. So, yeah, I mean, he's a lyricist, but I think it's about seeing the world and presenting the world as it is and not trying to sugarcoat things. I think that sounds very BTS in general. But yeah, it's trying to preserve a moment in time, right? And he may be a person that journals. You know, I feel like he probably has a lot of songs that are really personal that we'll never hear, or that he saves for when the world is ready for them, right? But he may be a bit of a sentimental pack rat of sorts, where he keeps things because they bring him back to a time and a place or a memory with a person. Like those mean something to him. Some people aren't sentimental like that, but I think he is. And then we have visionary in the shadow, which is interesting. Which is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Again, I don't think it's about him not doing what he wants, but I think he knows there's a time and a place for things. And just because you have a song or you have a message that you want to send out, sometimes you have to wait till people are ready for it. So he may feel like he can't say or do or present himself in the way he ultimately wants to just yet, because he knows people aren't ready for it yet. So he is kind of compromising himself in that way. Like eventually he'll be there, but he understands he can't put too much on people, or that it's not fair to other people he works with if he is taking too much time or spotlight or moving too much in his own direction and not moving with the rest of the group. So there may be things like that he knows he has to hold back a little bit until it's the right time. So overall, I think not too surprising. I'm not gonna lie, when the Don Juan card came up, I got a little scared, but then it was in the light, so it was okay. But yeah, so I just think he's very big on believe in yourself. You don't need other people. Just fight like hell. And you'll get somewhere. That's kind of the overall energy I really, really get from him. So this person also requested I do a career reading on him. So we're going to do that. And I have my Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani, where my box is starting to crack and peel apart. That's always lovely. I can't complain too much. This deck is one of the best priced mass market decks, one of the most affordable, so it's alright. I'll get a bag for it. I do love the cards. The cards are great quality, it's just that box is trash. The box is garbage. But this, I do adore Yoshi Yoshitani. Their artwork is amazing. If you like highly graphic, you know, Illustrator program style, like vector art, really, really well done. All right, so career-wise, Suga career. Let's see what's going on with his career now and in the future. Cups in reverse. So we have some emotional instability. He may not feel completely happy about where his career is going at the moment. There could be a lot of things making him unhappy, but as of right now, he just feels like he's not emotionally fulfilled. King of Coins, though, he's definitely monetarily fulfilled. I think maybe he does feel like he's sacrificing a little bit of, at least, again, for now, I do believe long term is not going to stay that way, but for now, he's having to hold back how he feels, you know, maybe the depths of his emotions in his career and his music for things he knows are making money. And, you know, we'll see. But it kind of feels to me that, like, you know, getting money while they can, you know, because there's a lot of uncertainty about the future. Not that they won't make money, just about how they're going to do it, right? Let's see if we get any more jumpers. Okay, more jumpers. Three of Swords is about sharing something that was sacred to you, especially like mentally sacred. Someone's going to come in and kind of take something away or mess something up. King of Wands. He's a king. He's a boss. He's got all the king cards, man. So, yeah, he's got this King of Wands here, showing that, like, he's definitely in control of, like, his passion projects, his motivations. Like, he's not for a lack of opportunities to create things. But also a King of Wands can show a bit of, like, brashness, a bit of overconfidence, even a bit of aggression. Now, the other thing is that the kings can represent him, and I so far have read them that way, but they can also represent other people around him that are affecting his career. So, and then we have the Devil in reverse, which is about, like, outside influences are kind of losing their grip. He may have felt he was being forced by a lot of negative influence that is now finally, like, loosening up, and may loosen up progressively more over the course of the rest of his career. But so it could be that this King of Wands, or I'm sorry, this King of Cups is a person who is emotionally disappointed around him, that is not emotionally fulfilled. You know, it could be that, again, we saw this Three of Swords, which is about someone coming in and kind of messing up a project, or diminishing, or changing the direction, or something that, you know, I think he felt he was in charge of. And we have money and creativity could be aspects of that affect this. So, you know, there could be, like, this King of Cups, King of Coins, King of Wands that are going to affect his career in different ways in the future. But so he does kind of feel on the outs like he's not as included in decisions, especially financial ones, as maybe other people in the group or in the company. In his, obviously this is also not current, this is kind of things that are coming for him in the future. So he may feel a bit left out. Like I said, there may be some infighting about some direction or ideas he has and for his career in the future. Page of Coins, usually I read this as, like, someone disappointing you. So being that it's under the King of Coins, so right, so we have the emotional instability from being left out, right, being discluded. But we have this being, you know, being let down by someone you trusted under this King of Coins. So this could be all in effect of each other, that someone above him, financially, business could be, kind of maybe does stab him in the back, or at least doesn't come through or interferes with something that Suga has planned. Oh, okay, okay. So, Judgment, which means, like, regardless in the public eye, it's going to be well received. Whatever is kind of like this drama, I don't think it'll be public, right? Like, this is all stuff. It may be something that goes in his songs, but it won't be like in the news, right? So it may be something that he discusses when he's ready and in the way he wants to, but not brought out by the public. The Knight of Swords, though, is showing that usually he's not gonna have to wait. Like, I think when he's ready to do projects, they'll come to fruition pretty quickly. I think at this point already, he knows exactly what it takes to put projects together, to get them greenlit for himself. This, I do believe, is about his own personal project. When he goes his own way, when he wants to do solo stuff, I don't think he'll have problems getting them out. I do think sometimes he's not going to get to say everything he wants to say and do them exactly the way he wants to do them. He has, you know, what you want versus what you can afford, and being stuck in the middle of that. But I do think he knows what he's doing. He knows how to get it done. So we'll definitely see more solo projects, you know, among group projects, among whatever collaborations. He's going to do, obviously, all of that. And he doesn't have many obstacles, especially this Devil in reverse. Again, a lot of any negative criticisms are going to be receding in time. As the older he gets, the less he'll have of that. This one, I think. And then Justice in reverse. That's the only one that gives me some pause. Because yes, the negative public perception, you know, just the kind of nonsensical hate and, you know, internet trolls or just general backlash from his popularity will lessen. But I don't know, there's still something unfairness. I don't know if he'll have to go to court over something. If someone will try to sample something of his, or he'll have an issue with a company not paying him or treating him unfairly, and he will end up losing that case. There is something that'll come up that justice will not be on his side. Again, it's like there's a little bit of a unfairness. Again, it could be that there's a lot of contracts going around. He could be kind of caught up in the middle where somebody else agreed for a company to use something, his likeness maybe, and he did not agree, but maybe because the contract was something for, like, there's a technicality issue that he's going to lose some kind of court case or favor because of that. So he has to be careful about legal matters in the future. There's a lot of people who would like to steal, would like to use his likeness without giving him everything that they should, you know. So that I worry about. With the public, like I said, the negativity will diminish. His projects will be well received when they release. But he does have to just worry about some power struggles of, like, you know, passion versus money and people meddling in his affairs. So that's kind of what I have for his overall career reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I have just tons and tons of readings just coming out as fast as I can make time to record them. So feel free to leave your request. I have a Ko-fi page and link in the description. If you enjoyed this reading, please consider leaving me a tip. And as always, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Oh yeah, I cut my finger and I have to wear this band-aid so it doesn't look all ugly for you guys. So if you see my strange little band-aid finger, that's what's going on. All right.